What up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to a self-improvement video. I've been wanting to pick up uh, new habits, and I've been wanting to journal more. Um, just write, I don't know, just carry a journal with me and write down whatever comes into mind, shit like that, ideas or whatever. And also been wanting to read more. I already read this book right here. It's called Beyond Thoughts, which it's like a book of poems, pretty much. I folded some pages uh, with the poems I really liked. One of the poems says, "If you had unlimited money, already traveled the world, had no fear, and didn't receive any recognition for what you did, what would you do or what would you create?" And it says, "Start doing that now to any degree you can." And then the famous Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Well, with this book, I haven't even started it because I want to finish another one I have in my room. And the other one's a self improvement book, also. But the thing is, I've been slacking it. So yeah, I need to get to that. And it's a fairly short book, so I just gotta lock in and start reading, man. But and then also, I'm not really too much in like a rush to read the Napoleon Hill because I've heard it like twice on an audiobook. But I don't know, I kind of just want to read it. Bro, tell me why I was gonna do that TikTok sound that's been going around. But yeah, let's watch this video.
A lot of people seem to think that as a creative, we somehow see life differently. They think that when I look at the mountains, I see something completely different, something more abstract or creative. But I don't. I see just like you. A mountain range, glorious views, snow-capped glaciers.
Honestly, what I've been noticing lately, I've been getting that creative eye again. Um I don't know how to explain it, but that creative eye, like you look at something, appreciate it, and you're like, okay, this would be a good shot. So you get a shot of it, or yeah, that shit just died. Or you're just like, okay, I'm gonna get this from this angle. It's gonna look sick. You know, I've been getting that a little bit more. I've been getting that, like I said, like creative mindset, that creative eye again. I used to take a decent amount of pictures, and I would look at a spot when I would go take my car to take a picture of it, and I'll be like, okay, let's park it right here, and this is gonna be a nice shot. Or this area downtown looks nice. Let's park right here, you know. And then I don't know, for some reason, I felt for the longest time already, from probably like the end of like 2020, I felt like I lost my spark, you know. And yeah, I was kind of bummed out when I was like, fuck, I'm not getting that creative eye or that creative intuition on, okay, like this is gonna be like a six shot, if you know. But like I said, recently I've noticed that I've started thinking that way again, which is nice.
But what these people fail
And I feel like I'm a pretty creative person, kind of. Um, like, well, I mean, I painted this one, which I mean, it's not creative. It's not creative in the sense where I um came up with the idea, but I mean, I like art, you know. This one I did the most recently, but a lot of these are unfinished. I mean, this one, I guess you can see it's pretty finished. This one too. This one, it's probably, I don't know, like 60%. Because I mean, I still need to like. This is supposed to be the world, so I need to finish the world, and then I don't know. I feel like it. I feel like I don't know either. I need to change the background just because it's the same like the skin tone of this character, Richie Rich, is the same as the background. So I feel like that doesn't really go well. And then well, this one obviously is not original. It's Cause or whatever it's called. But right here, I kind of just put my brand that I want to one day start making like t-shirts or merch. And I feel like once I get more like a little bit more stable, I am going to cuz or at least if it doesn't become a brand, I'll probably just make shirts for myself or sweaters and shit like that, you know. I don't really care. It's just it's mainly for me, I guess. You know. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Okay, so I kind of I had this logo made and then kind of sat on it right there. So it says today, and then it has a tree. And then let's see, let's get the brightness. And then the shirt, and then the hat. Yeah, well, this is like the tag from inside, and then the slogan is "We only have today." And then the hat has a little tree right here, and then it says today. But yeah, I forgot what audiobook I heard it from. I'm not sure if it was from Think and Grow Rich or another one similar to it that it was saying it was like saying like the stories of people. And then I honestly I don't remember like too much in detail what it said, but I remember it said that um that person had like a specific item that reminded them of like their purpose to stay on track. And I feel like I feel like I don't know, I feel like this brand is nice because let's say let's say you're feeling down and taking like life for granted, and you see someone in front of you wearing this sweater. It says today, and then it says we only have today, and you read it, and then you kind of start thinking about it. You know, you're like, okay, like I'm taking I'm taking life for granted. why am I gonna leave something for what am I gonna leave why am I gonna leave something for tomorrow when it could be done today? Because tomorrow isn't promised and might as well like live in the moment type, you know? So yeah, I mean, it would be nice if it sold and stuff like that, but if not, I'm completely fine of just making it for myself, to be honest. Like I don't mind. But I mean, I feel like it looks nice. It looks simple and clean, you know. That tree, I forgot what the name of the tree was. But it's a tree that I think it blooms after the 7th year, I believe. And it blooms this like bright red flower. It looks really nice. I've seen it in person and I've driven by it and I'm like, what the fuck? Let me see. Well, I think I remember. I think it's called the tabachin tree. Yeah, it's called tabachin. Watch. I'll put it real quick. See.
¿Cómo diferenciar un tabachín nativo y un tabachino framboyán no nativo cuando son pequeños? Aquí te decimos 3 características para saber cuál es uno y cuál es otro. Primera característica, el tronco. Normalmente el tabachín nativo crece con múltiples troncos, además de contener espinas muy marcadas. En cambio, el tabachín no nativo casi siempre es unitronco. No contiene espinas y sobre todo tiene las lenticelas, que son estos pequeños puntos que parecen granitos. La floración. Esta es una característica muy diferente.
All right, so right. Let's see. I, I think it has different names. So you could either call it a tabachin tree or from framboyan. And I think it also has another name. Look at that. It's fucking gorgeous. Look at that. Nah, I want to find like a. Boom. So it's a beautiful tree. Look. But yeah, I mean, I'm getting off topic. Oh shit, here it is. But yeah, guys, I don't know where this came from.
People seem to think that as a creative,
let's
we
get into the
somehow
video.
see life differently. They think that when I look at the mountains, I see something completely different, something more abstract or creative. But I don't. I see just like you. A mountain range, glorious views, snow-capped glaciers. But what these people fail to understand is that what sets us apart from the normal, the mundane, is actually the way we think, and we weren't born with it. Instead, we chose to be creatively free. We chose to think this way. So this is my pocket journal that I bring with me just about everywhere that I go. And it has been a creative weapon for me in new ways of thinking and just putting pen to paper on the daily. Now, in this video, I'm going to share 5 tips on how you can start your pocket journal journey. But first, can we just appreciate this view? But yeah, over the past 2 years that I've been using this book, it has brought back that creative spark that you know, you feel like a kid again, where you can scribble and you can draw without any one judge.
And I have journals here that I bought. Like this one. It's like a daily planner, which I mean I only used it for like I mean I think I could still use it. Because it doesn't have like the agendas that have like a certain date. So I think I could still use this. Then I also have this one, which this one's just kind of like blank. Shit. This one's just blank. Not blank, but like it doesn't have like any like uh it's just lines. It's like a regular notebook, which I guess it could still be used, but I don't really use it just because it's pretty big for like to be carrying around daily. And then they gave me this at Amazon, which I have one in the car. I think this one's new. Yeah, this one's new. So I mean, like I said, I have one in the car. I started writing like shit down on it. And then, for example, this one says 2025, so the calendar on here is pretty much useless. Yeah, the calendar here is pretty much useless. So it kind of sucks when you get when you get notebooks that's like it has a calendar. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing that anymore. But I think I'll probably carry this one in the car also. But it's kind of like the only reason I don't like this one is because it kind of limits you. So I don't know if you can see. So it kind of limits you. It's like really organized. So it says top priorities. You'll put your top priorities here. Priorities here. And then it says to-do list right here, and then it says your water intake. And then on this square right here in the bottom, it says notes and ideas. And then schedule. So from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then right here on top, you can put the date. And then it says Sunday through Saturday. So, I mean, I feel like that's one of the reasons why I didn't really use it, because you get limited space on like write down ideas and stuff like that. Let me fix this. Yeah, you get limited space on what you write down. That's why I didn't really use it. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use it, to be honest. I'd rather use something like this. Which this one I used for different stuff. So this one I think got got the most use because I used it for like to take notes on like instruction on how to work on my car, which honestly it really helped. Um, watching a DIY video, writing down the steps and the tools you need, and you kind of just open the book, go to the step you're at, see what you need and what you need to do. That shit really helped out a lot, to be honest. Cause then it kind of like it kind of keeps you from opening your phone and getting distracted, you know. But yeah, I think I need to buy something better. Not really. Well, I mean, I have the Amazon one, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of want something a little more aesthetic than this. It's not. I mean, it's bad. I feel like it gets the job done. Either way.
Judging you. Except yourself, of course, but we'll get into that later. It has given me the license to my own thoughts, my own feelings, my own ideas, and I think this is just a great tool that people can carry around with them everywhere. Now, it's called a pocket journal because obviously it fits into your pocket, allowing me to have the freedom of creativity anywhere that I want in the world. Well, that's assuming that you actually have a pocket. All right, so let's jump into the first tip on how to properly pocket journal if you're completely new to it, it's stuck and literally cannot figure out what the hell to put on this first page because you think you'll ruin the entire book and then you have to go get a new one and it all would be ruining all your money, wasting all your time gone, and then you're dead, old and sad. Yeah. Tip number 1, use it every single day. You just cannot undervalue repetition and consistency when it comes to...
I'm actually gonna use this one right after this video. Boom.
Literally any skill in the world. Building your muscles, running faster, studying and learning something. Oh, and also basketball. That's a good one. The reason I carry this with me every single day is so I can ride it every single day and get better at being creative. You're not just born with it. You can enhance that skill. It's a skill set. And if you want to get better, do it every single day until you die. And you'll be pretty creative by the end of it. I can guarantee that. Well, no, I probably shouldn't guarantee that. Tip number 2, forget about the perfect journal. If you're using this thing every day, you are not going to have the perfect journal. Go buy another one that can be your perfect journal. Because if you carry this every single day, you're going to want to scribble things down. You're going to want to take inspiration from things and quickly get things down on the fly. And you don't have time to be so neat and precise. Look at this, like massive X's and just scribbles, and handwriting is just average, ripped pages. It's not going to be neat. And that's the whole point. And I think that creates its own aesthetic, which is actually really cool because I sort of like the rough around the edges look. People always tell me that you can get erasable pens. And I'm like, no, I like scribbling it out. Like, you can see the scribbles. I did it wrong. I'm wrong. I'm not perfect. I'm human. So stop acting perfect. It's not. Nothing is. And this thing is just a great reflection of, how imperfect you are as a person. Tip number 3, replace this with this. This is about the same size as a phone, and I'll actually link the exact book I use in the description if you want to get the exact same model. But when you're trying to kill time, and when some people are brain rotting, you can instead use this. You can try and...
Yeah, honestly, I need to really, really, really stop fucking doom scrolling. Yeah, the past like 2 days, I've been doom scrolling so much where I'm on TikTok scrolling, boom, 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 get tired, close the app, open it back up, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I close it or swipe to the next app, go to Instagram, doom scroll there, get tired of it, go to Facebook, doom scroll there. So yeah, it's becoming a problem. And for example, yesterday I went to the gym with my friend right here at the apartments. It was a decent workout, but I felt like the fatigue. Um, just because I haven't really been active. The only times I've been active is when the only times that I've been active is when I take my dog out for a walk, which is decent. You know, it's not bad. At least it's something. But I don't know. I've been telling myself like, oh, you be, gotta stay consistent going to the gym. But um, like I weigh myself and I feel myself. Like I feel it. Like I feel that I'm gaining weight. I weigh myself and then I see it. Then I lock in for a few days, a week max. Um, lose the weight that I had put on, which is probably mostly like water weight, maybe some fat, you know. And after that, after I see and feel myself lose that weight, which is probably like 5 to 6 pounds, um, I stop being consistent. And and honestly, it's something that it's in the back of my mind. It's in the back of my mind that I want to do. I want to set a goal to lose weight, get back in shape before my baby is born. That's crazy to say out loud, bro. Like, I want to be a dad. It's kind of nerve wracking. But, and then also, I've been having trouble sleeping. Honestly, like, I've been going to sleep like at 3, 4 in the morning. And then I gotta wake up at 5. So if anything is like an hour of sleep, give or take, which I don't really rest because in my head I'm like, okay, I gotta wake up soon, you know. And like the past 2 days has been the same thing, and I don't know. I wake up like all groggy and with my eyes feeling like puffy and like kind of sore around the eye socket. I don't know how to explain it. And then sometimes I have like a throbbing. It's not painful, but just like a throbbing headache that's just annoying on the back of my head. And it goes away, but I really start feeling it, like my eyes feeling heavy at work, especially with the heat and all that. But today, this is why I'm wearing these glasses too, just because I've noticed when I wear these yellow glasses, it helps with the blue light and it helps me sleep better. And I also put my phone in night mode, I think it's called. Yeah, night shift. Put it on night shift, turns yellowish, and then put the brightness like all the way down. But yeah, I was gonna go to the gym today, but I caught myself doom scrolling. Um, well, I was doom scrolling for a little bit, um, and then like I was doom scrolling. I was laying down. I took a nap, which was much needed because I only had like about an hour's sleep. Woke up, started doom scrolling, and then honestly, what I try to do is my screen time is probably high, but well, I mean, I've been doom scrolling for the past couple days, but I feel like it's high mainly because I watch like long form videos on YouTube. And yeah, I've been trying to do that more often just so I won't get like that TikTok brain where I need to get the next hit of dopamine and keep scrolling, which I mean it's not really helping because I'm doing it, but uh yeah, just I just gotta be more what's that word? Uh I can't think of it right now. Fuck, I can't think of the word right now. But yeah, I just gotta get better at it.
And spark a new idea, or you can jot down, what's happening around you. I think it's really valuable if you can make it a habit to use a pocket journal instead of a phone. Like that honestly puts you in like the top 1% of people who are actually using their time productively. And
I don't know if I have ADHD or some type of tism where I kind of just rant or yap. I just noticed that. Like, I guess it all kind of correlates a little bit, but I don't know.
more efficiently and more towards, your goals. Hey, little bit, hey. Like I said before, if you want to use it every day, there's so many opportunities to use it. There's so many opportunities where you're on your phone. Just use this instead. Simple, easy, let's go. Tip number 4, rip shit out. This sort of stems into tip number 2, where I told you to forget about the perfect journal. Don't let a rip in a page stop you. Enjoy it, have fun, rip things. I'll write a little note on one of these pages and I'll rip it out, fold it up, put it on someone's doorstep, someone's, windscreen wiper, and just leave them a nice little note. It's literally police right there. Got him, got him, got him. It's pretty cool receiving a handwritten note from an anonymous person. I like to keep it positive, not a hate message, it's a positive message. If you have a great thought, like you can see there, I've ripped the page out and I've stuck it elsewhere because I might want to expand on that idea. I might want to just keep that because it's actually really good looking and want to put it in my better journal. And then on top of that, stick shit in it as well. It goes both ways. Like there's so much stuff that you can pick up while traveling, bus tickets, receipts, boarding passes, little notes. There's no real structure. I mean, like for me, it's just whatever's happening in my life. It's just literally everything. I just put everything in and then I take the best things out if I want to remember them in my really polished book. The final tip for the pocket journal, quite philosophical this one, be inspired by life. Literally, conversations, things you see, things you smell, things you feel, ideas that pop into your head, the list goes on. Like you can just about drag inspiration from anywhere. It's just about the way you think about things. Things can be really useful if you want them to be. I could look at these mountains right here and I could just be like, yeah, wow, sick. Or I could see them and go, wow, there's nothing like I've ever seen, and the way it all just forms together. Now I'm getting all artsy, but you get what I mean. You can really, really go into depth on the way you think about things. And it's just fucking beautiful. I just sat here before crying because I saw these things and I've never seen anything like it. It's absolutely magnificent. So inspired by life, and I'm gonna come away from this journey and it's gonna be a lot more than just videos of the mountains. It's gonna be, the experience, the whole thing packaged together. What
I think when I'm in a place like that, or well, I haven't been to a place like that, but what comes into mind for example, this image right now, him just being right there in a open place, mountains and all that, trees. Like what comes into my head, I'm just like, all these people in the world, and he's the only one right there right now. You know what I mean? Like he has. Well, I don't know if he took someone, but even if he did, like, let's say he went with his girlfriend or whatever, but it's like they have that place all to themselves. You know what I mean? To me, that amazes me. Sometimes, and it could even be taking a hike, like a local hike, waking up really early in the morning, getting to the hike, and sometimes you're the only one up there for a good 15, 20 minutes. And then that same thought comes into my head. I'm just like all these people in the world, a lot of people live close by this hiking trail, and I'm the only one here right now. Or the same thought comes into my head when I'm driving, let's say at, I don't know, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. There's hardly any traffic, or you hop on the freeway and it's empty. Like you're the only one on the freeway. That feeling that there's so many people in the world and you're there by yourself. That specific moment, you know.
Smelling right now what I'm thinking beyond just like the picture frame of the mountains. I'm sorry there's no set in stone things. It's not like that. This is a bit more philosophical, a bit more your interpretation, your perspective, everything that goes in your life. That's all I can really say. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go enjoy these mountains. And you should subscribe. And also, I want you to rip out a page of anything. Maybe just go get some printer paper and leave a little note for someone. Do a little nice deed for the day. Oh my God.
All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for today's video. And yeah, I mean, if you guys are struggling just to stay focused or stay locked in, well, I don't know what to say because I'm struggling with that. All I could say is just keep trying. Keep trying. And the only way that you could lose is if you give up. So if you just keep trying, there's no way that you could lose. In a way. But just keep trying until it becomes a habit. Like, for example, I take my camera everywhere. I wasn't used to carrying that camera. Even with this one, I've never carried this Fujifilm as much as I carry my Sony ZV-E10. And why? Just because I was just so determined. I was determined to make it a habit. So honestly, some days that I take it, I don't even use it, but I still have it with me just in case. So I feel like, and like for example, today I didn't take it, and I felt so fucking weird. So I'm taking it tomorrow. And then, well, I've been doing like little silent vlogs. I don't know if I posted it on my YouTube channel, but I don't know. I just been doing like silent vlogs of me working, just clips, and I forgot what I was going with this. But yeah, like just like anything, you keep doing it, and if you do it long enough, it becomes a habit. So I just gotta keep that same mindset with this journal, and then I gotta keep the same mindset with going to the gym and reading a bunch of shit, bro. Like that's the thing. I feel like I have a hard time locking in just because there's a bunch of shit I want to do at once, you know? So, for example, today, like I said, I was going to go to the gym. I didn't. So, I don't know, instead of putting myself down, um I got to tell myself like, okay, you didn't go to the gym, do the next thing on the list, which is I want to read more. And that's something that I can do. And I don't really, I'm not really beating myself up too much on not going to the gym just because, like I said, I was running on an hour's sleep. So I needed the rest. So, so for sure tomorrow, I'm gonna hit the gym. And instead of getting home, laying down, doom scrolling, I'm gonna get home, shower, go to the gym, then I don't know, continue to make videos or read or stuff like that, you know. So, yeah, like I said, never give up because if you don't give up, you're not going to lose. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.